opportunity card is here, and I've seen a lot lately. This is July. The 1st of June was when the opportunity card came out, and a lot of people, I think Nigerian internet website, that they crashed for days. People are not able to apply. And I went back, I remembered some videos that I made 6 months ago when I heard about it. And then I asked people to prepare their documents, their certificate, their school certificate. They should get their certificate recognized, internationally recognized. I gave all the tips that you could use to prepare, so that now that this opportunity is here, you will not be running helter-skelter asking me how do you go about it and all that. The same thing is happening in Canada today. There is a particular news that I heard recently, and it was about, I think, caregivers job that they want to open. They said that they just made an announcement, and they said they're going to open the opportunity ending of this year or beginning of next year. And they have listed what people will be needing. If you are coming from outside Canada, if you're coming from Nigeria, they've listed all the things. I've even sent it to some people. Some people have started working on them. Now, those that have started working, have started gathering their documents, have started going through all the things that they need to put in place before the application starts. They are on it. Some people don't care. They will not talk about, they will not do anything about it. Then when it's that minute, when it is that time that the thing will be announced, they will be disturbing you with emails and calls. Okay, the opportunity card is here, and I have looked at all the criteria. If you watch my former videos, you will see that I told you that is either they are going to tell you that you're going to have a block account in Germany. Okay, so that is it. So this time around is not only block account. The three most important things you must know about the opportunity card is, one, you must be a skilled worker. You must have skill. Okay. And having skill is not only if you are a painter, if you are a rewire, if you are a carpenter, if you are a mechanic, bricklayer, you are a skilled worker. But the problem is majority of you doesn't even have a certificate to show for it. And some of you have certificates that are not recognized internationally. And those are one of the things that I advised you in January, that you should try and get your certificate recognized. Let it be in international standard. There must be a body that handles things like that in Nigeria. So you go to that body and get your certificate recognized. Even if you're a skilled worker and you don't have certificate to back those things up, there's every possibility that you will not have that opportunity. So the second one is that before you start coming, they gave two options. You can come and look for a job within 1 year before you go back. But within that 1 year, within that time that you're going to stay without a job, they want you to be able to fend for yourself. You should be able to feed yourself, pay your house rent, pay your insurance and stuff like that. So they're asking you to have a block account of 12,000 euros. Yes, 12,000 euros. That is what they're asking for, which is about probably 12,000, around 20 million naira. That is what you're going to put in your block account. And then if you cannot afford block accounts, of course you will not have to apply for a job. If you are coming with a work contract, then you don't need a block account. Okay, you don't need a block account. And then you must learn a bit German. They will tell you that you don't need German language, but you need at least ASYLUM. So these are the things that you have to put in order. So first of all, if by now you've heard about the opportunity card, yes, people are beginning to come in, people are beginning to apply. It is real, it is working. But these three things, or even four things, because one, you have to learn how to speak German. You cannot apply for a job. There are a lot of people here who have finished their masters, they are still looking for jobs. Okay, so, and the reason why majority of them have not gotten a job is the fact that they studied the English language. And if you are not in the field, like those that are in computer science that have to do with computer and stuff like that, it might be very, very difficult to get a job. So if you are applying for a job from Nigeria, one of the things that you have to know that you need is German language. If you are a caregiver, a nurse, healthcare assistant, you need to learn German language. You need to have it. Even if you get a contract to come here, it's going to be a difficult one. It's going to be very, very difficult for you to do the job. So make sure that you learn. Secondly, if you don't have money, the only option is for you to make sure that you learn German and get a job before coming in here. So the opportunity card is not something that that is for everybody. It's doable, but it's for those that have prepared since January. I remember someone commented on my video and said, "You're a liar. Germany is opening their borders. They're opening their door in June." And I told the person, "What do you mean by opening their door in June? What kind of opening their door? What type? What I consider a country, if Germany really wanted to open their borders and welcome foreigners, I am thinking that the best thing to do is look for those that want to do ASYLUM. Give them the opportunity to come here and do their ASYLUM, and then they get employed after the ASYLUM, especially when it comes to the healthcare sector. Okay, that is what is called opening. But you don't say you open your borders. You said someone should come in with a job. You know that this is not an English-speaking country, and you know that in most of the sectors that you need people in health sector, there's no how these people will work with English language. It's not possible. There's no way you can work in English language in old people's home, in hospitals. You need English language, but there's no how you can work there 100% with English language. Then when people come here, they get a job to come here. You don't provide accommodation. Even someone who gets a job to come to Germany from there. So I think the person have to have someone to organize accommodation. How do you even get accommodation without chauffeur? So I think it is not really organized, not really like 100% open. It's open for certain people, but not for certain people. So how will you have 12,000 euros? So if you don't have a job, you must have a block account which contains 12,000 euros, almost the same amount for those that are coming here to study. So the ball is in you guys' court. Go ahead. If your certificate is up to date, go ahead and apply. Make research on if you have people here who can help you to get an accommodation. You can also get a job. It's a good opportunity. But please, before you start making plans, things like that, make sure that you at least learn German. Learn how to speak German language to an extent. Nobody is expecting you to be perfect, to be fluent, because it's not your mother's tongue. It's something that you learn. But have at least a knowledge that will help you to do your job to an extent. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.